Well, hello there, and welcome back to Gimbal's Tip of the Week. This week, we're talking about why you need a solid process for your process improvements. We're going back to basics. Over the next few weeks, we're going to walk you through the process, the framework that we follow in every process improvement project. It's what we call the Practice Accelerator Framework. I'm Karen Dunskinner. I'm a lawyer and a Lean Six Sigma Black Belt. I'm also Global Advisor on Legal Process Improvement to the International Institute of Legal Project Management. I help people in the legal profession build more profitable and productive practices, and I do it using the Practice Accelerator Framework. The Practice Accelerator Framework is based on DMAIC. That's DMAIC. There is no shortage of jargon in Lean and Six Sigma and process improvement, and some of that jargon is helpful and some of it is less so. DMAIC, and it's pronounced as if it were an actual word, DMAIC, is one of the useful bits of jargon. So what is it? Well, DMAIC stands for Define, Measure, Analyze, Improve, and Control. Using it means you start every project by defining the nature and scope of the process you want to target. That's define. Then you establish your performance baseline with measure, and you work to identify the underlying reasons behind that inefficiency and waste in your current performance. That's analyze. Next, you brainstorm for solutions to these root causes, prioritize your improvement ideas, and test them before implementing the ones that work. That's improve. Finally, you manage and sustain your solutions, and that's control. The easiest way to apply the Practice Accelerator Framework is with what we call the 5 core questions. And that is 1, what does our client want or need? That's define. How do we work now to get that result? That's measure. Why do we work that way? That's analyze. How can we work better? That's improve. And is our new process delivering what the client wants, and are we following it? And that's control. The Practice Accelerator Framework is going to be your process improvement process. It will help you overcome the urge, and this is a big problem in many process improvement projects, the urge to jump right to a solution before you really understand your problem. In law, we tend to be very results-oriented because the pressure to deliver definitive answers or completed transactions is really high. The problem is when you apply legal, solution-oriented thinking to process improvement, you tend to focus on what you assume is the answer to what you think is the problem. And that's a recipe for disaster, since you may end up solving the wrong problem entirely or treating the symptoms while the real cause lurks underneath, ready to raise its ugly head to cause you more problems another day. The Practice Accelerator Framework slows you down. It ensures that you're thorough. It helps you target the actual problem, not the problem you think you have. So tune in for the rest of the summer as we work through the Practice Accelerator Framework. By the end, you'll be approaching every process improvement project in a much more effective way. So join us next week. Sign up so you don't miss an episode. The link is below. In the meantime, feel free to contact us with any questions or comments you have, and join the Lean Legal community on Facebook. We post regularly there on lean, efficiency, practice management, and more. So thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you next week.